So here we are, face-off, opening period. And it will be Brew Crew ball. Down around the net. Blazinski closing. And Chris Spakowski takes a spill with Blazinski. Blazinski gets it up. And Spakowski brings it around, regroups, and here comes Brew Crew. Streaking up the left side. And Blazinski gets it right, just wide to the left. And here comes Blazinski down the right, and there's the first shot on goal for Allies. First dead ball face-off. And it will be Alves taking his first stand. Eric Blazinski closing in. And Allies will try and get their first offensive break coming up the left side. It is Phil Sweetie. And there's the second shot on goal. And Sweetie closing in. Able to intercept. And here comes Spakowski up the wing, and this one's out of play to the left. We will hit another face-off, just under 10 to go. And we will have a second line change. This one will come down to Mike Kelsey, veteran of Allies. Jumped it back. And here comes Kelsey, able to control on the right. A swing pass across the place. Phil Sweetie now with the puck, with the ball. And there's another shot on goal, and it's cleared by Brew Crew down into the opponent's territory. And Sweetie able to clear it around, and Brew Crew with a neutral zone turnover. Here comes Duarte up the right, able to swing it across. Duarte has it back, approaching in, and it is intercepted by Sweetie, and it is the first goal of the game. 1-0 Brew Crew. That one goes to Sean Rogers, who led the team in points last season. And now we have our first face-off of the game after the goal, and it is 1-0 Brew Crew, just under 9 to go in the first period. Ryan Watros wins the face-off on the right, and here comes Brew Crew again. And this one's out of play on the left. And we will have another face-off. And one thing to keep looking forward to in this one is Sean Rogers. He was the leading point getter for this Brew Crew squad last season. And it is a one face-off here coming up on the right. Great moves on the right. Dump back to Rogers. Rogers back across. And it's dumped into the zone. Alves up on the left. Alves is the all-time winningest goalkeeper for Allies. Once again, that's a save for Bouchard with his first of the night. And back comes team captain Joey Delgado for the Allies, while Eric Blazinski takes the face-off. And it is one, and Delgado up the left. And Brew Crew able to spin it back around, and we have a 2-on-2. And that one's out of play. Up top, we will have a face-off. On the left side. The ball's been mostly in Allies territory as Brew Crew looking forward. And this one's out of play as well. And we'll stay in the same position. This is Blazinski versus Pukowski. And up the right side comes Cole Jarowski, making his team debut. He is a part-time player, but he has played for the last 3 seasons for Allies. And we have a spin and a turn. And here comes Julio Alves up the right side. Streaking, centers. A nice shot on goal. Deflection. Back around the net. And up the wing comes Benvenuto. He swings the field of direction down into the right corner. And it's a wraparound and a great save by Bouchard. It's a nice hustle play. Jarowski fighting for it. Jarowski still has it. And it's a turnover in neutral zone. And here comes the Brew Crew. Up the right side, streaking. Great save by Bouchard. Able to hang on to it, prevent any rebound, and we will have a face-off here. Delgado and company circle their goal stopper. And back onto the rink comes superstar Phil Sweetie for Allies. It was an off-season acquisition for the Allies in hopes of turning their 1-9 season around from this past season. This one slips through the 5-hole of Bouchard, just in front of Delgado as well. And we will have a 2-0 lead for Brew Crew. And Dave Wozniak, who is the leading scorer from this team last year, comes into this matchup with only 1 goal on the season, gets his 2nd of the year. And Sweetie. Careless pass there. And this one's knocked out of play to the right. Swing goal tonight, we have Chris Thuralt for the Brew Crew. He's coming off a 91 save percentage in the last game, in our season opener, stopping 49 shots. And this one is a great shot here. And it is 2-1. Phil Sweetie getting his name on the stat sheet, as Allies has made this a game, 2-1 with just under 7 to go. Blazinski will take the face off. And it is won. Delgado with it. Secured. Duarte in the corner. Able to get it to Rogers. Rogers swings it across. And it is a turnover on a break. Here comes Kelsey. And it is a phenomenal save here by Thoreau on the other side. And it is, oh, my apologies. That is 2-2. Mike Kelsey with a phenomenal goal. One of the veteran goal scorers for Allies. And on the rink comes Alves. Here comes Duarte, and Sweetage controls. Alves with it in the corner, able to turn and swing, and here we go. Mike Kelsey again on a breakaway, and he's a bit tripped up. Nope, it's behind the net, lost control of it. Here comes Brew Crew with the counterattack up the left side. There's a shot on goal. Bouchard with the save, kicks side, and Sweetie, it's an unlucky bounce on his clear. Lands in the central. Sean Rogers able to control for Brew Crew, and he's going to be leading the next counter. But Sweetie with the interception, and that is his speciality. This man is a magician with the puck, and that is a beautiful goal by Phil Sweetie with his 2nd of the match, and that was all on his own. This man can cover blue line to blue line and then some, even pushing the ball into opponent's territory, and Sweetie with his 2nd of the game. Now we have Watros. Watros and Rogers in the face-off. It's won by Rogers. And here comes Brew Crew. in the corner. Bartos, the leading point scorer for Brew Crew at the moment. And Sweetage able to secure, gets it up. It's a great dump into the opponent's territory. Oh, off the play. Thoreau with a great stop. Another shot on Thoreau. Traffic up front. And that is the fourth score, and this is Julio Alves making his team debut with his first goal of this campaign. And as mentioned before, Alves is the all-time winningest goalie in Allies history with over 100 career victories. And it is Bouchard on net tonight, not Alves, due to his phenomenal performance against the Dragons last week. And here comes Brew Crew, eager to get even this score up, try and draw it one goal closer. And the ball's pretty spread out tonight. It's been a bit sloppy, as we see here, as Alves fighting in the corner with Spakowski. Spakowski controls. Spakowski dribbles around. Great save by Bouchard. And then we got some traffic up front. And here comes Sweetai with the counterattack. He's got Jarowski on his right. Jarowski able to bring it down. Wozniak, the team captain, able to secure it, get it out. And we have another chance for Sweetai in the middle of the ice. Oh, great move by Sweetai to get around one. And here comes Benvenuto. Benvenuto transfers across the ice. Spakowski with it at the blue line. Patient. And it is a turnover here. Jarowski with it. Sweetai in the zone fighting for it in the corner. And it is back over to Jarowski. Jarowski with a shot on goal. Just wide. Wozniak with a trip down in the corner. And he may be seeing some sin bin minutes here.
Zoom in on the ref as he's making the call.
And that was an obvious tripping as Wozniak is headed to the bin. Remember, Wozniak as the team captain, he is the goal scorer from earlier.
Get the reaction of the player to show his face.
And now we have Blazinski with the face-off. And team captain Joey Delgado secures it. He's got it at the point. Another shot on goal for the Allies, and Delgado controls in front as well. And here comes Brew Crew on a counterattack. Nice clear, and that's intercepted as well by Delgado. Some physical play down there in the corner. Benvenuto back on his feet, able to secure, and Sweetai swings it across. Here we have Blazinski with a slapper and over the top. And here comes Kelsey. Kelsey swings it around, but Brew Crew now with a 1-on-2, maybe wait for some numbers here. Not stopping at all, and John Bouchard with another phenomenal stop right in the gut, able to secure and has it out to Sweetai. And here comes the counter. 3-on-2. Sweetai on the left. Nice shot there by Kelsey. Just to the left, a great save by Thoreau. And here comes Delgado on the wing. Composed. Oh, another great save by Thoreau. He's stretched out. Sweetai, composed, taking his time. Nobody around him. He tries to find Blazinski for a one-timer. Gets by him, but Blazinski's able to control in the corner, and it is sat on by Thoreau. And we have a face-off in the Brew Crew territory. And Alves checks in for Sweetage. Sean Rogers checking in as well. And we have just over 2 minutes to go. Remember, 4-2 Allies. And 10 seconds left on the penalty clock. Brew Crew shorthanded, doing a good job of handling this. Power play. And we are full strength once again. And here comes, oh, great stop by Alves in the corner. That was Sean Rogers with a chance to get around the wing. And here comes Brew Crew. It's a 1-on-1, 2-on-1 now. Swing across. Here we What a save by Jason Bouchard in the corner. And we have it out to Eric Blazinski. Blazinski dumps it back to Alves, and it's a turnover. And Bouchard has himself an issue, and that is a great goal by Kevin Bartos. His third of the season, 4-3. Minute and a half to play in the first period. 4-3 Allies. That is a great job by Kevin Bartos. He comes into this game as the leading scorer for Brew Crew, and between him and Wozniak now heating up, it could be all that the Brew Crew needs to get their name back into this playoff push. Remember, both teams coming into this game at 1-1. Brew Crew off of a forfeit. Allies off of their first win of the year. And this is a nice move by Duarte up front and just wide. Kevin Bartos dumps it back. And we have a swing across, but Sweet Tie is able to, and no, Alves, nope. And Alves now does have control of it. It is a 2-on-1. We have Jarowski in the corner, intercepted, great play there by Kevin Bartos. And now Brew Crew gains control. With Sean Rogers fighting for position. Just over 40 seconds in the first period. Some corner tie up here. And here comes the attack, and it's a long shot. And Bouchard with a great opportunity of tough bobble. Great job to secure that down. And we will have a face-off in Allies territory. This one will be taken by Watros and Rogers. Both, and this one's at a play on our left as well. It'll be a rematch of what we just saw. Sean Rogers and Watros. Watros has a computer for a brain, his team captain Joey Delgado tells me. Sean Rogers is similar in play style. He is the leading point getter for this team from last season's campaign. And now it look like Brew Crew will hang on to it down in their territory for one final push to close out the period. And here comes Brew Crew. Nice pass across the face of the net. It's just wide on the shot. There's some congestion up front. And Phil Sweet Tie with a wonderful job getting it out of that territory. And almost an opportunity on goal for the Allies, and it is 4-3 at the end of the first period.
Remember.
I'd like to also bring up that this game is sponsored by JD's Pizzeria Bar and Grill in Southington. They have the largest TV in Southington, and they make great pizza. And after a very interesting first period, high scoring, 4-3, Allies, we now see some animated discussion going on the Brew Crew bench. And Allies as well, meeting now, surrounding team captain Joey Delgado. As Sweet Tie enters the ice again, Jason Bouchard circles the opposing territory as we switch sides. And Brew Crew will start with a man in the box as well. Minute and a half left on that penalty. They will be man down. And this is key for Allies as they're coming into this match with only 7 players that are able to dress. And depth has become an issue for Allies tonight. And it will be up to Brew Crew to try and capitalize on the ability of not being able to switch as much. And this is a great opening start here as Thoreau falls on it in the corner. This thing's struggling across the face of the goal, but it is a dead puck, dead ball, and we will have a face-off in the Brew Crew territory. Only 8 seconds running off the power play there. Spakowski, Sweetage. Alves in the corner. Alves puts a shot on goal, and that's a great save by Thoreau. Sweetage able to tap it down, recompose, find his bearings, find his teammates, and here he comes up the middle. Leaves it off for Alves. Wozniak now in the corner with Kelsey. Wozniak as well. And now we have the winner for Spakowski. Spakowski up the left side. Swings it across. Wozniak controls, tries to center it. No go, and here comes Sweetie again. This time up the left. He has a 3-on-2. Alves with a shot on goal, just wide. Sweetie once again, the chance. No go, and this power play at the moment is working for the Allies. They're able to get plenty of opportunities on goal. Just have to capitalize. That's the only issue. Here comes Wozniak. Wozniak with a great defensive play. Play to keep Kelsey out, and now we have Spakowski fighting hard, and here we go. With Wozniak coming up the left, and that's a great clear down in the opposing territory. And it is brought in by Benvenuto. Benvenuto, great hustle down in the corner, hanging on to it, killing that time on the penalty clock. And here comes Kelsey on the right, some physical play up front, and it's a great looking rip by Spakowski. And we have some pushing and shoving going on down here in the corner between Kelsey and can't make it out. The ref has to definitely step in. That was Kelsey and Benvenuto pushing off on each other in the corner. And now both squads will refresh that penalty box with a 1.5-minute penalty. Both teams will now be playing man down as both squads are able to get a fresh line in. This is down in Allied territories. This is where Brew Crew's definitely got to try and capitalize on this. And it is a one face-off for Brew Crew. And it is swung across the face off Delgado. Delgado with it. Nice interception here by Bartos. Bartos now with a turnover, and this could equal a very, very opportunity. Nice kill. And Duarte now has it in the corner with Sweetie next to him for the Allies. That's Rogers giving chase. And now we have it down in the corner. This is Cole Jarowski, the part-time Ally, with a shot on goal, and great save by Thoreau. Just under 9 to go. Still score 3 for Brew Crew, 4 for Allies. 49 seconds left on the penalty kill. Sean Rogers wins the face-off, and here comes Brew Crew. Streaking up the left, it's 10, and there's a shot on net. Can't control it as Bouchard. And now Allies streaking up the left. Sweetie controls in front of his own net, puts it across. Delgado turns, spins. Now we have Jarowski out in front. Beautiful pass to Watros, who just couldn't get a stick on it. And here comes Bartos screaming up the left side, now to the center. 10 now securing it behind the net, drops it back. And that is a great shot on net there by Rashawn Rogers, unable to put it on. And here comes Bartos again, controlling. He's got men at the point, and that is a goal for Sean Rogers, his second of the game, and that one is assisted by Kevin Bartos. And we are tied at 4. Penalty box clears. Just under 8 to go here in the second period, as we will meet at center ice, tied at 4-4. We have Spakowski. Kelsey taking the face off. Spakowski with the win. Spakowski with a great tip forward to get it, keep his momentum, looking to dump it back there. Unable to do so. And now we have a clear down to the other end, untouched. And this could be a nice little battle. Kelsey has a man in front, just wide. It's a great opportunity there for Allies. And we have a fight down here in the corner. Good struggle as Brew Crew is able to get it out of their zone and unable to clear in the end, as Benvenuto now controls. He's found Spakowski. Spakowski with a rip from the blue line, and it is blocked by Alves. Alves now screaming up the left side. Great play once again by Wozniak, the team captain. And it is Wozniak with the turnover in his own zone. And that is a great save once again by Thoreau. Blazinski with a great shot, great opportunity, great stop once again. And here's Delgado with some creepy good moves, and that is a wide open, beautiful, beautiful pass. And that is Mike Kelsey with the finish. That one was all Joey Delgado's moves. 5-4 Allies. Just over 6.5 to go here in the second. Benvenuto and Thoreau talking in the back, and it is Spakowski on the face-off against Watros. Spakowski with it. And it's another turnover in their own zone. And this one's knocked up and out of play and back, and we will have a face-off in Brew Crew territory. And Jason Bouchard and Chris Thoreau, both goalies, having pretty good performance. They're getting a lot of shots on them, a lot of traffic in front of the net. And here comes Spakowski around his own net, screaming up the right side. And he's got some speed, doesn't he? Up the right, crosses through the middle, just wide on the left. There's some fighting going on, and Delgado is the one to come out with it. Skipping under the ref. And now this ball's floating around in Allies territory right in front of their own net. Delgado is able to secure. And here we go with the 2-on-2. Up the middle, some good moves deflected. Oh, there's some powerful hitting down there in the corner. That's a great spot by Wozniak. And this one's knocked out of play. Boy, I'll tell you, that hit right there on Jarowski, he's still feeling that one as he circles around with the yellow streak in his helmet. As Brew Crew is able to make some shifts. We have a neutral zone face-off between Rogers. Rogers is able to win it. There's a nice play by Jarowski, but it's just him there. Can't really do much, and there's an opportunity at a turnover for Sweetie. No go. Bartos down in his own end. He's got Duarte for help. Bartos, once again, nice wraparound to stop, however, by Bouchard. He's continuing to protect that net like his life depends on it. And here's Bartos controlling it. Left side. He's got help. Bouchard right in front. That was an absolutely beautiful save by Bouchard. That was right in front of his own face. And Bartos, he's been the key over there on the left. He's had plenty of space to work tonight, and he has capitalized on it. And it is up to Brew Crew now with the face-off in Allies territory to try and tie this thing up. Face-off, it is won by Allies, knocked down into the Brew Crew territory. Thoreau, men closing on, and it is a turnover. And once again, it is controlled. And here comes Rogers. Rogers screaming up the middle. He's got one on his left, one on his right. It's a great move by Rogers to get around the net. And it is Bartos controlling it. He drops it back to Duarte. Duarte with the turnover, and here we go. Breakaway for Kelsey, and it is a great save by Thoreau. And good clear by Bartos down into Bouchard's territory. Bouchard struggled to get it at first, but he was able to clear it. And now we have a struggle between Sweetie, Duarte with it, the red line. Some good maneuvering there. He's got some opening. And that's going to be a penalty. Penalty on Alliance. And we got some pushing going on between Kelsey and the man. Fighting, and it will be Kelsey going to the sin bin for a minute and a half. And now this is certainly the opportunity. This is certainly the opportunity for Brew Crew to take advantage of this 1-goal deficit. They're going to certainly look man up to take this to Allies. And Bouchard certainly getting some words of encouragement from his teammates. I'm sure he knows that people are going to be firing shots at him left and right. And here we go, Spakowski with the face-off. He has won it. Four on three. Here's Wozniak, the captain, slowly taking his time. It's swung back over to Wozniak. And here comes Sweetie with a counterattack. All by himself, and that is an unbelievable finish by Phil Sweetie to complete the hat trick. Get that man a fire extinguisher, because he is heating up. Sweetie doing an unbelievable job tonight. And as we said in the pregame, it is up to Sweetie to take full advantage of blue line to blue line and capitalize on all turnovers that he's able to force. At the moment, he has certainly been the man of the match, keeping Allies in this one with his 3 goals and still man down. Now Sweetie with it behind his own net. Blazinski and Sweetie working together. Delgado now with it in his own end. Dangerous puck territory, and Delgado is able to clear it. Benvenuto turns, swings, and now up the right. We have an opportunity, and that's a great save by Bouchard. Nice glove save, and he's playing it. He's got it out to Sweetie. Sweetie up the wing. It's down in Brew Crew territory. No time for Spakowski to turn and face, and he's going to use that speed though. That speed is lightning, and he's right out down into Allies territory already. It's all him though. No help. 1 versus 3. Now 1 versus 1. It's a nice takeaway by Delgado there, and Sweetie has it once again in his own territory, working it. Now Jarowski with it. Just over 2 to go. And here's an opportunity for Allies. That's Watros with a great opportunity, and then followed by Jarowski. Great save by Thoreau. And here comes Wozniak, the captain, streaking and slashing all the way up through the middle. Jarowski with this shot, with his chance now. Great pass to Delgado. Delgado can't control. That was a great opportunity for Allies to perhaps put this one away. Sweetie with it, taking his time. A nice pass down in the corner to Watros. Watros no good. Delgado with a chance, no good. Great save once again by Thoreau. Way to kick it out. 10 up the corner. Deflected. Watros with it now, and he's got a wide open Julio Alves. 1-on-1. Great save. Great double save there by Chris Thoreau. And that one, Julio Alves is definitely going to wish that he had back as a keeper himself, minding the nets. It is between Alves and Thoreau there in a 1-on-1 duo, and Thoreau wins the matchup there. Sean Rogers now. Watros taking the face off. Rogers with the win, and now Rogers with it on the left. Turns, composes, dumps back to Bartos. Bartos with it. He's got a man open on the right, and that is Duarte. Duarte can't control. And this is another great play by Sweetie coming up the left now. Great opening there to Watros. Watros just can't finish on the one time. Misses twice. And now here comes Bartos again. Bartos swings it over to Rogers. Rogers on the left. And it is another interception by Sweetie. This man is everywhere. And he swings it over to Alves. Alves can't control. We have a neutral zone. Ball's bouncing everywhere. 30 seconds to go. And we have a delayed penalty call here. This one's going to be on Alves. Alves going to the box. That'll be a 1.5-minute penalty for him. High sticking penalty is the call. Once again, can Brew Crew capitalize on the power play? They haven't been able to much tonight. Only on the shorthanded. And there it is. Right when we bring it up, Sean Rogers puts it away. That is his second of the night. That one is unassisted. He could call it himself after winning the face-off and somehow re-securing it, giving a nice wrister from the blue line right by Bouchard. And it is 6-5 Allies with about 15 seconds to go here. Brew Crew securing it down in their corner. This is Duarte on the left. He's got it out to Rogers, and Rogers is not going to let this period end without a say. Intercepted very quick, and that's an unbelievable shot by Watros to end the second period. Wow, right up over the blocker. That was an unbelievable finish with just over 2 seconds. You wouldn't have thought Watros would have had a chance to get a shot off. And I do not think that Thoreau in goal even thought that one was going to get through. And that had a lot to do with it getting over his blocker side. Now we see Jason Bouchard coming to the Allies bench. He's had a very good game. His second consecutive start now in net. Perhaps changing, getting a water break. Changing sticks, actually, for the keep, as he comes down to his original starting side. Allies having some very, very intriguing conversation on the bench, while Brew Crew seems to be strategizing on their side, trying to figure out a way to break this Phil Sweetie, star player for the Allies. This guy has been everywhere, every neutral zone turnover. He's been leading the counterattack on every chance he's had. We haven't heard much from Eric Blazinski tonight for the Allies, but it hasn't been needed as of now. As of now, it's been Sweetie, and it has been Kelsey leading this attack, as well as Watros, the computer, the human computer, as we called him earlier. And this will be Blazinski, the team co-founder, taking the face-off for Allies. Against Spakowski. Blazinski with the win. And now Kelsey with a chance in the corner. Fighting with Benvenuto. Sweetie with it. Sweetie. His cross is deflected. And here it comes down into Bouchard territory. Bouchard controls, knocks it up, and Sweetie somehow coming down with it. And Sweetie just over the top. And Kelsey with a return, rebound. And Sweetie once again. It's like that puck it's like that ball's a magnet to his stick. And that's another great shot from the outside. We just mentioned Blazinski. Haven't heard much from him tonight. And he rips one from the blue line. Great save by Thoreau. There's Benvenuto in the corner, and that's going to be a tripping in the corner there on Blazinski. Blazinski, just after getting that nice blue line slap shot, tripping up a Brew Crew member in the corner. Be another minute and a half. And this is something that's got to go in the Brew Crew's favor. Down 2 goals. They are desperately trying to take advantage of this power play. Kelsey on the face-off. That's a great, great, great win by Spakowski. But now Spakowski fighting through on the face-off with a high stick, going to the sin bin. And now we have 2 penalties going. Minutes to go. 7 for Allies, 5 for Brew Crew still. Here in our third and final period. This will be Cole Jarowski taking the face-off and winning the face-off, and it is Alves who comes out with it. But it is Dave Wozniak refusing to go away. Pest up front. And it is Sweetie with some unbelievable moves. 3-on-2. Alves with the shot, and it is, wow, it is a wonderful save by Thoreau. Cleared by Bartos. Down into Allies territory. Here is Wozniak, the team captain, and he's tripped up by Sweet Tie. That might have been a missed call there. Down here in the corner, Sweet Tie now with it. Wozniak closing in on him. No time for him to think. Crosses over to Alves. Bartos with it. That's a great hustle there by Jarowski, and this one's behind the hole. Thoreau with a nice laying out save there. And now we have Benvenuto holding, swinging around to Bartos. Bartos behind his own net. Will he keep it going to Benvenuto? He's got him on the wing, and it's a great forward pass to Wozniak. Wozniak waiting for help. He's got it back to Bartos. Still the leading point scorer for this squad. And what a shot by Bartos from the blue line, just wide. And here comes Alves. Dumps it into the Brew Crew end. Jarowski with it. Can't control. And now it's Brew Crew's possession behind their own net. Trying to kill this penalty here. And we are back at full strength for both squads. That's the captain, Wozniak. He's got numbers on his left. Great tap through by Bartos there. Down into the corner. Spakowski with it. Can't handle. Back to Bartos. Bartos has it. Bartos coming away with it. Spakowski with it. Still. Brew Crew possession. And that's a great rip by Spakowski and an unbelievable save by Bouchard with the foot. And we have a great clear here by Sweet Tie and Alves holding out the rear. Alves going to hop to the bench. Team captain Delgado back on as he closes in on Bartos. Not sure if he knew he was there. Here we go, streaking up the right. Nice interception here by Watros. And Bartos with the steal. And here comes Jarowski. Jarowski one-on-one against the keep. It is an unbelievable save once again by Chris Thoreau on the breakaway. And that is Jarowski once again being robbed by Thoreau. Keeping his Brew Crew squad in there single-handedly, and Delgado was punished there by Bartos across the middle. Bartos hanging on with it. Only got one for help. Oh, he's got a trailer. Great play by Rogers through. There it is, right in front of Bouchard, and Bouchard covers it up. Great job by Bouchard there. Sit on it, not allow any rebound, controlling any hope of a rebound there for Brew Crew. Now we have a face-off in Ally territory. We'll get a line change for Allies. And this will be Kelsey taking the face-off. And never mind, we will have Blazinski taking the face-off versus Rogers. Rogers with the face-off win, dumps it back to Bartos. Bartos with some nifty moves up top. What a shot, some deflections. Great job by Bouchard to keep his eye on that, maybe give it a deflection with his stick. And here comes the counterattack. It's Sweet Tie leading it. Dumps it back to Kelsey. Kelsey can't put a stick on it. And here, once again, number 10 roaring up the side. Delgado steps in, intercepts, swings it around his own net. Got a man for Blazinski. Blazinski gets it out, and Rogers can't get his shot on net through all the congestion. Delgado man on, Kelsey with it turning. There's Kelsey with some great moves up the side, making Duarte miss, then Bartos miss. He's on the ground, swinging that stick everywhere, trying to get some touch on it, and Duarte able to come out with it. 10 up the left. Nice play by Kelsey to come back and recover. Delgado, 10 fighting for it. Rogers now with it. This man has been the equivalent of the Brew Crew's Phil Sweet Tie for the Allies tonight. He's been the one that needs to keep things going. Keep things going. Delgado secures, gets it out. Great clear by him. Maybe some iffy play down here on the right. Both teams trash talking now as the time winds down. Just under 6 to go. Back to Bartos. Bartos had no clue the ball was there, but we have a penalty here. 17. That's going to be Eric Blazinski going back to the bin. That's his second time tonight. Blazinski with the hook, and now we're going to get a new line of players coming in. It is Alves and Kelsey coming in to play the shorthanded for Allies with Sweet Tie. We got Rogers versus Kelsey on the face-off, and Rogers is able to win it before Kelsey swipes it out. Sweetie now wraps around his own net, using Alves as a human screen, and he's just gonna keep circling it around. This kid's puck handling ability, or ball handling ability, is absolutely incredible. It's like it's attached to his stick with a string. Sweetie now swings it across. Watros can't get it out, and this is a great play by Rogers. As stated, this man is everywhere for Brew Crew, and he dumps it back to Bartos. Bartos back to Rogers. Rogers can't handle it. Oh, he can. Back to 10. Put it right across the middle. Rogers with an unbelievable place, and he just got his daily dose of iron, smacking that off the post. There's another wide shot here by 10. Rogers finding Bartos across the way. Bartos through his own legs, now spinning through, finds Rogers. Rogers with a great shot on goal, but it is Bouchard again who stops him. What a save by Bouchard. And now Bartos working his way up. And they're looking for something here. Capitalizing, and that's the finish that Duarte was looking for. 7-6. Allies. Bouchard is finally beaten after 2 spectacular saves, and we have 4.5 minutes to go here in the final period as we are even strength. Brew Crew bringing out fresh legs for their final push before the starters, it seems, would take the ice again. Now we have Alves in back, Sweetie as well. Blazinski taking the face off, losing it. And that was to Spakowski. Spakowski with the win on the face-off, and Alves now with it in his own territory on the left. He's got a little help there. And that is Spakowski. Blazinski. Blazinski gets it out of there to Sweetie. Sweetie up the wing to Jarowski. Jarowski can't handle, but it is bobbling around, and Sweetie with that, once again, incredible stick handling ability, and this one's knocked out of play. We will have a neutral zone face-off. This one will be Blazinski versus Spakowski. Spakowski got the better of Blazinski in the last time, and he gets the better of him here. And Brew Crew, oh, deep turnover in their own zone. Could be dangerous. Blazinski. Here comes Spakowski. Spakowski can't handle, and it is back into the Brew Crew territory. That's Wozniak, team captain, bringing it around. And he's able to clear it down into the Allies' territory. And it is Sweetie with it. Sweetie, a great move down here in the corner to lose his man, Benvenuto. Finds Blazinski. Blazinski's able to clear it up the rink. Back into Wozniak's possession, however. And it is Brew Crew fighting up. That's Benvenuto. Off a deflection. Nice moves here to Spakowski in the corner. Spakowski behind the net. And he's got a trailer at the blue line, and he's able to find it. That's Wozniak. Wozniak fighting up the wing. Great play by Wozniak behind the net, and he's got Spakowski once again at the top of the blue line, who takes a rip and just bit wide. Wozniak tracking that ball everywhere. It's in front of the net, and it's Spakowski coming down with it. Spakowski with an unbelievable slapper. Bouchard with the save. Gets a rebound for Wozniak. Wozniak can't finish. Another incredible save by Bouchard. And here comes Sweetie after some serious congestion down in the Allies' territory. It is Sweetie leading the counterattack, who puts an unbelievable shot in the upper right corner to get his 4th goal of the game. I'm not sure if there's a name for that type of number in this. I'm just going to go with quadruple. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable for Sweetie. This man has been everywhere tonight as he leans over onto his knees for a well-deserved breather. Just over 2 to go, 8-6 Allies, and desperation is kicking in now for Brew Crew. And there's a 1 face-off for Brew Crew. They've got it. Rogers with it. Rogers turns it over. His own territory. Rogers with it now. Gets it out to Duarte. Duarte, finding 10. Duarte with it, behind the Allies' net. Delgado on him. It's a great interception by Watros here, and it's Watros versus Bartos for the goalie. It's another great play by Delgado to get in, intercept, cause some havoc. And there it is again. What a play by Cole Jarowski. And as we know in this game, turnovers are scoring opportunities in a rink this small. And that is all Cole Jarowski. Congratulations to the part-time player getting his first goal of the night. He's had a few opportunities, and it's good to see him capitalize on one. Now we have Watros coming in on Rogers on the face-off. 9-6 Allies. Minute and a half to go. Desperation time indeed for Brew Crew. Will they pull their goalie? Will they need that extra attacker? Duarte now in his own end. He's got Bartos on his right. He's found him. Bartos now with an absolute cannon from the blue line, and it is a great save by Bouchard. And here we go. Jarowski breakaway on Terrell. Terrell with a great save. Wow. And there's the opportunity off of the rebound for Jarowski, who, as we just said, got his first. Now he has his second, and that is 10-6 Allies. And this game, as you see, Brew Crew, the frustration kicking in. As it would appear, if the score remains the same, Brew Crew will fall to 1-2. Allies will move on to 2-1. To allow one of these teams to gain a foothold of that fourth playoff position. That was what was on the line tonight, and it appears Allies have wanted it more. There's some congestion in front of the Brew Crew net. Bartos able to control it, get it up the wing. Team captain Wozniak. Duarte to Rogers. Rogers tries to dump it back in front. No go. Kelsey with the interception. They're all down in his own end. Bartos picks it up. 30 seconds to go. Great moves here by Bartos. Here he comes. Unbelievable. That could be a trip on Alves. Nope. It will be Duarte now with it. Great clear by Kelsey there. Brought down and controlled by Duarte behind his own net. 15 seconds to go. Bartos with it. Up his wing. This will be the final chance for Brew Crew to show a bit of light going into maybe next week's matchup. And it is a victory for the Allies. They move to 2-1. Brew Crew falls to 1-2. Brew Crew's next match will be next Wednesday at 7 p.m. against the Salty Dogs. And Allies will look to take on Throat Yogurt on Wednesday as well at 6 p.m. The handshake there. I would certainly give tonight's player of the game to Phil Sweetie. This man was everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Normally wearing the number 6 tonight and number 4. I say he moves to that number permanently. To drop that with the 4 goals, absolutely outstanding. And thank you for joining us tonight on Hockey Night at PISA. I'd like to thank our sponsors, JD Pizzeria, Bar and Grill, once again in Southington. They do have the largest TV in the Southington area, and they make great pizza.
And who are we?
We are Memory to TV Productions. I'd like to thank Memory to TV Productions as well for producing this broadcast and allowing us the opportunity to broadcast live from this podium.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Thank you and have a good night. I'm sorry, I thought that was